Dear students, today I shall show you the solution of some problems. The problems are taken from the chapter application of rate of change. At first, we shall solve this problem. The problem is a particle started to move along a straight line with acceleration k b to the power minus 2, with acceleration k b to the power minus 2, where v is its velocity at time t. V is its velocity at time t. We have to find out, that is, we have to prove that the distance travelled by the particle in time t is 1 over 4k into 3kt plus u cube to the power 4 over 3 minus u to the power 4. We have to find out the distance travelled by the particle, which is also 1 over 4k into 3kt plus u cube to the power 4 over 3 minus u to the power 4. This is the problem. Now, let us begin. Here the acceleration is given as k v to the power minus 2. And what is acceleration of a particle? The acceleration of particle is the rate of change in its velocity, rate of change in its velocity with respect to time t, rate of change in its velocity with respect to time t. If v is the velocity at time t, then acceleration is the rate of change of velocity of the particle with respect to time t, that is dv dt, that is dv dt. So, we can write the acceleration as dv dt, that is dv dt, dv dt is the acceleration where v is the velocity at time t, v is the velocity at time t. So, the rate of change, the rate of increase in its velocity, rate of increase in its velocity with respect to time t, with respect to time t, rate of increase in its velocity with respect to time t is called acceleration, that is dv dt. dv dt is the rate of increase in velocity of the particle at time t, that is with respect to time t. This is the acceleration. Acceleration is taken as dv dt, acceleration is taken as dv dt, and also acceleration is given here k into v to the power minus 2. Acceleration is given as k v to the power minus 2. This is the acceleration or the dv dt, that is this dv dt. dv dt means the rate of increase in velocity of the particle with respect to time t is called acceleration, that is dv dt. dv dt equal to k v to the power minus 2 is given. And also this is a equation, this is an equation, this equation is also first order differential equation, ordinary differential equation. This is also first order ordinary differential equation. This is first order ordinary differential equation. We can solve this ordinary first order differential equation by using the method separation of variable. We have already known the method separation of variable. So, to solve this differential equation by using separation of variable, we have to separate these two variables. The variables here, two variables are v and t. We have to separate these variables from each other. To separate this variable, we get dv over v to the power minus 2 equal to k dt. Thus, two variables are separated. This is the method separation of variable. Now, we can integrate the both side of this equation, integrate, that is dv over v to the power minus 2 equal to integration k dt. Here Also, initial velocity is taken as u is the initial velocity of the particle So, we can take the limits of these two integral. At first we take the limit of v, the initial value of v, that is initial velocity is given as u. U is the initial velocity of the particle. So, initial velocity is u and final velocity is taken as v. Final velocity is taken as v. So, initial time is also taken as 0 and final time is taken as t. So, we can integrate this v to the power minus v to the power 2 dv equal to k t 0 to t. So, integration is v to the power 3 over 3, limit is taken as u to v, here also u to v, and this is kt. So, v cube over 3 minus u cube over 3 equal to kt. We have put the two limits, upper limit and lower limit, on this integral value, that is the value of this integral is v cube over 3 minus u cube over 3 equal to kt. So, v cube minus u cube over equal to 3 kt, v cube minus u cube equal to 3 kt. So, v cube equal to u cube plus 3 kt. So, v equal to u cube plus 3 kt to the power 1 over 3. 1 over 3. Also, v is the velocity at time t, and what is velocity? Velocity is the rate of increase of displacement of the particle with respect to time t. V is the velocity at time t, that is what is velocity? Velocity is also the rate of increase in displacement of the particle with respect to time t. If the displacement of the particle at time t is x, then we can write v equal to dx dt, that is dx dt equal to u cube plus 3 kt to the power 1 over 3. This is the velocity, ds dt. Velocity means the rate of increase in the displacement of the particle with respect to time t. If x is the displacement of the particle at time t, then we can write ds dt as the velocity, that is velocity v equal to dx dt, equal to this. So, here also we have got an equation. This equation is also a ordinary differential equation. This is also a ordinary differential equation. So, here also we can solve this solve this differential equation, ordinary differential equation, using method of separation of variables. So, at first we separate these two variables x and t. So, after separating two variables, we get dx equal to u cube plus 3 kt over 1 over 3 dt. Thus, two variables are separated. Two variables are separated. Now, we can integrate both sides. Integration dx integration u cube plus 3 kt to the power 1 over 3 dt. Here also initial displacement is 0 and final displacement is taken as x. Initial displacement is taken as 0, that is initially the displacement is 0 and also initial time is 0 and final time is taken as t. So, this integral is x equal to, this integral is u cube plus 3 kt to the power 1 over 3 plus 1 over 1 over 3 plus 1 into 3k. This is the value of this integral. This is the value of this integral. After integrating this integral, we get this result. This result is u cube plus 3 kt to the power 1/3 plus 1 over 1/3 plus 1 into 3k. This is the coefficient of t. So, this coefficient is placed on the denominator, placed in the denominator. So, this is also the here also limit is 0 to t. So, putting this limit to limits u cube plus 3 kt whole to the power 4 over 3 minus, if we put t equal to 0, we get u to the power 4 over 3 means u to the power 4, u to the power 4, u to the power 4, u cube to the power 4 over 3 means u to the power 4 over 4 over 3 into 3k. This is u cube plus 3 kt over 4 over 3 minus u4, u to the power 4 over 4k. 3 is cancelled out. This is the result. This is the result. This is the result. We have proved this result. We have to prove the distance travelled by the particle in time t as 1 over 4k into 3 kt plus u cube to the power 4 over 3 minus u4. Thus, we have proved the distance travelled by the particle as this. So, we have got this result. The problem is the height of a tree increase at the rate of 256 minus h square over 1000 meter per year, where h is the height of the tree after t years. We have to prove that the ratio of increase in its height for first 50 years to that of for next 50 years. Here also given e to the power 1.6 equal to 5, that is e to the power 1.6 equal to 5. We have to solve this problem. Let us begin. We can write rate of increase of that height of the tree is given as 256 minus h square over 1000 meter per year. So, we can write rate of increase, that is dh dt, where h is the height of the tree at time t, that is at t years. So, rate of increase of height of the tree, this is dH dt equal to, is given as 256 minus h square over 1000 meter per year. Here we can see this equation is a first order differential equation of two variables. Here variables are h and t. H and t, this is the first order ordinary differential equation. So, we can solve this equation by using the method separation of variable, and for solving this equation we at first we separate these two variables h and t from each other. So, to separate these two variables, we can write dH over 256 minus h square equal to dt over 1000, dt over 1000. So, this is thus the two variables h and t are separated, then we can integrate the both side of this equation. We can integrate the both side of this equation. Integrating both side, we get dt dH over 256 minus h square equal to integration dt over 1000. Here we can take the limit of h, lower limit as 0, because 0 is the initial height of the tree, is taken as 0, and final height after after 50 years is taken as h1, and time, initial time is taken as 0, and final time is taken as 50 years, first 50 years for. So, final time is 50 and initial time is 0. These are two limits of h and t. So, we can put the formula of this integral. This formula of this integral is well known to us. The formula is, here also we can write 256 as 16 square, So, the formula of this integral is 1 over 2 into 16 natural logarithm 16 plus h, 16 over 16 minus h, limit is taken as 0 to h1 equal to this integral is also t over 1000, in limit is taken as 0 to 50. So, if we put these two limits on both sides, we get 1 over 32 logarithm 16 plus h1 16 minus h1 minus 1 over 32 natural logarithm 16 plus 0 over 16 minus 0 equal to 50 over 1000. So, 1 over 32 natural logarithm 16 plus h1 16 minus h1 minus 1 over 32 natural logarithm 1 equal to 50 over 1000. This is the value of this two integral, and also we can write 1 over 32 natural logarithm 16 plus h1 16 minus h1, the value of this logarithm 1 equal to 0, natural logarithm 1 equal to 0. So, this term vanishes equal to 50 over 1000. So, 16 plus h1 16 minus h1 equal to 1600 over 1000. So, 16 plus h1, 16 minus h1 over e to the power 1.6. This is the equation. So, to calculate the value of h1, we can use componendo and dividendo rule. Componendo and dividendo. Using componendo dividendo, we get 32 over 2h1 equal to e to the power 1.6 plus 1 over e to the power 1.6 minus 1. So, 16. So, h1 equal to 16 into e to the power 1.6 minus 1 over e to the power 1.6 plus 1. So, h1 equal to 16 into, here also value of e to the power 1.6 is given as 5, e to the power 1.6 equal to 5. We can put this value. So, 5 minus 1 over 5 plus 1 equal to 16 into 4 over 6, which is 32 over 3. h1 is 32 over 3. Now, we calculate the value of the increase in height of the tree for next 50 years. Next 50 years, that is from the beginning, it is calculated for first 100 years. For first 100 years. Next, we have to calculate the increase in height of the tree for next 50 years, means the value of the height of the tree for first 100 years. We have to calculate the value of the height of the tree for first 100 years. So, we can change the limit of these two integral 0 to h2. 0 is the initial height of the tree and h2 is the height of the tree after first 100 years. After first 100 years. So, thus this two limits is changed as this 0 to h2 dh over 16 minus h square equal to initial time is 0 and final time is 100, that is dt over 1000. So, here also put the formula of these two integral, that is 1 over 32 logarithm 16 plus h1 16 minus h, 16 plus h over 16 minus h, and limit is also 0 to h2 equal to t over 1000, limit is 0 to 100. So, if we put these two limits on these two variables, two integrals, we can get 1 over 32 logarithm, natural logarithm 16 plus h2 over 16 minus h2 minus 1 over 32 natural logarithm 16 plus 0, 16 minus 0 equal to 100 over 1000. So, this is 1 over 32 logarithm 16 plus h2 over 16 minus h2 minus 0 equal to, this value is 0, equal to 1 over 10. So, natural logarithm 16 plus h2, 16 minus h2 equal to 3.2, that is 16 plus h2, 16 minus h2 equal to e to the power 3.2. So, in similar manner we can get h2 equal to, using componendo and dividendo to calculate the value of the value of h2. So, in similar manner we can get the value of h2 equal to 16 e to the power 3.2 minus 1 over e to the power 3.2 plus 1. This is the value of h2. This is the value of the height of the tree after 100 years. This is the value of the tree, height of the tree after first 50 years. This is the value of the height of the tree for first 100 years. So, we can write so you can write the increase in height, increase in height of the tree for first 50 years is h1, that is 32 over 3, and increase in height of the tree for next 50 years, is h2 minus h1, h2 minus h1, h2 minus h1 equal to, h2 is 16 over 16 into e to the power 3.2 minus 1 over e to the power 3.2 plus 1 minus h1, that is 32 over 3. 16 into e to the power 3.2 means e to the power 1.6 square, e to the power 3.2 means e to the power 1.6 square, that is 5 square, e to the power 3.2 is 5 square, 5 square minus 1 over 5 square plus 1 minus 32 over 3, 16 into 24 over 26 minus 32 over 3. So, we can eight 13. So, this is 192 over 13 minus 32 over 3 equal to 39 over 39, 192 into 3, that is 576 minus, this is 416, 576 minus 416 over 39. This is equal to 116 over 39. So, the required ratio, required ratio is that is 32 over 3 is to 160 over 39, that is 32 over 160 over 3, it is 1 over 5 this is also 13, 1 over 5 over 1 is to 5 over 13, that is 13 is to 5. This is 13 is to 5. This is the result. This is the required ratio. The ratio is the ratio of the, we have to prove the ratio of the increase in its height for first 50 years to that of for next 50 years. This is the ratio. This ratio is to be evaluated. So, we have evaluated the ratio, this ratio, that is required ratio is 13 is to 5. The ratio of the increase in height, in its height for first 50 years to that of for next 50 years, and this ratio is got as 13 is to 5. This is the required ratio is 13 is to 5.